I've been trying to find someone that can serve in the role of general manager for all 3 of our clubs. Santos here is the exact opposite of everything I want this place to be. From now on, this lying, bullshitting, backstabbing piece of shit isn't welcome on these premises. If you see him here after today, in fact, call security. Matter of fact, I think they're ready for him now.
James, you need me. You can't run this place without me.
I can and I will. Get him the fuck out of my sight.
Fucking get your shit together. I'm gonna get your business shut down, and then I'll take Yaz away from you for good.
Are you fucking threatening me? You better watch your every move. Because I will tell the feds you killed Terry Silver, because I know you did. I'll tell them everything.
No, you won't.
Cool. Try me, nigga. Get off me! Get off! I'll fucking scream.
Wannabe gangster. A fucking wannabe. You had all the potential, Dre, but at the end of the day, you ain't got the shit to make it work.
Man, fuck you!
Yeah, fuck me. But you need me, Dre. Like you always do. So I'ma save you. I said, wake the fuck up. Sleepy time's over, little motherfucker. Let's go.
You got a fucking gun on me?
Back door to the penthouse. You left it open for Tommy. Why?
I thought it locked behind me.
Keep lying, Tariq. I don't know what happened, Mr. Officer. Quite frankly, my son just was never the same after his sister died. He got expelled from school. He was under the pressure of the police. I don't know how he got a gun. I guess he just didn't feel like his life was worth living anymore. I failed him as a father. You know why Kanan killed his son, huh? You know why Kanan put a fucking bullet in Sean's head? Because Sean was disloyal. If you were anybody else, Tariq, you'd already be dead. Yeah, little nigga. The moment you let Tommy in the penthouse to kill me was the moment you were no longer my son, and now you're my enemy.
Can't let you tell Tariq to confess. I mean, we can't control what happens next, Ghost.
Once I'm in Albany, maybe I can. Hell, Tasha, maybe once I'm in Albany, it's good for you too. You know, in case you catch a case for killing Lakeisha.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Mr. Power, and I'm back with another video. And the topic of today's video is, what is the true meaning of power? The truth. What does the word actually mean? Whether we're talking about the definition, whether we're talking about how I may perceive it, how others may perceive it. What does the word truly mean? The word power, right? Like, think about it. How many times have you actually sat down and asked yourself, what does the word power mean? Or even looked up the definition or thought to yourself, what does this word mean to me? And how can I use this to elevate and put myself in better positions in different parts of life? People just watch this show and they think, oh, it's just a show. There's nothing deeper. It's just the surface stuff. But there's so much to learn. There's so many lessons. There's so many different things that you can learn from watching this show. And I've learned so many different lessons from watching Power and understanding what the word power means, understanding how people use power. And let's get right into the definition. So right here we have the technical definitions, right? We have 2 different definitions. The first definition is the ability to do something or act in a particular way, especially as a faculty or quality. And the second definition says the capacity or ability to direct or influence the behavior of others or the course of events. And one of the reasons why I use Ghost as the intro in so many different scenes I used of him, these were examples of him flexing his muscle, right? Flexing his power. When you talk about the definition of power, Ghost bodies he embodies that entire word, right? The capacity and ability to direct and influence the behavior of others and events. And this is why people always say that Ghost is power, because he really just embodies this word, right? There were so many examples in the OG Power where Ghost just used his influence to just shit on everybody, right? For example, you've seen the scene with Tariq where he put the gun on his head and he pretty much explained how he would get away with the murder, how he would talk to the cops. All of that is influence. All of that is leverage. All of that is power, right? I feel like power isn't just one thing. It's a combination of abilities and things that you can use to leverage against people. And knowledge is one of those things, right? Knowledge is something that Ghost had above everybody. Like, this dude just had plan after plan after plan, move after move. And that's one of the things that makes people powerful, right? Preparation, understanding, knowledge. When you are ready for things and you don't have to get ready, it makes you so much more powerful. Even the Mecha character spoke on this, right? Like, he was like, if you have to get ready for war, you've already lost, guy. You've already lost, my guy. You got to be prepared. And there's so many lessons within this show about how you need to be able to be aware of what's going on in your life, aware of what's coming next. That's what makes you powerful. And this is why Ghost was so freaking dangerous. No one could stop him because they didn't think ahead. They lived day to day. This dude was thinking about years, months ahead, weeks ahead, hours ahead. He was just moving so strategically that he was so much more powerful than everyone else, pun intended. Me personally, when I think of the word power, I think of respect. I think of fear. I think of violence. Because something that a lot of people don't really understand is this world is built off violence, right? Especially as men. The reason that there aren't wars 24/7 in every country and every area isn't battling is because of the capability of violence. One of the reasons why the US is such a powerful country, asset, whatever you want to call it, is because they have a capability for violence. And people fear us, which is why they don't make moves on us, right? And it's why you always hear people talk about different people and how they would never test them. You may not be the most violent person, right? But just your capability of violence could construct fear onto other people. And that makes you powerful. Just what people think about you, how people perceive you, can make you more powerful, even if what they perceive you to be isn't necessarily the truth, right? And this is something about Ghost that, like, he was feared in the streets. He was just feared. And a lot of his success came off the idea of what people thought of him, what they thought he might do to them if he betrayed them. And this made him even more powerful as the series went on, especially as you see in season 6. Like, no one could fuck with Ghost in season 6. They had to nerf that man because he was in a position where he just had beaten everyone so many times. He was so far ahead, so much more strategic, so much more emotionally controlled in terms of everything he was doing, from legit to business. He had power on both sides, in the streets and in the legit world. And this is what I want you guys to understand. Like, if you want to be powerful in life, if you want to have more value, if you want to be more dangerous and more respected, you have to plan your life out. You have to know who you are, know what you're doing, understand where you're going in life, the positions that you need to be in to get to those places. And once you do, you can't be stopped. And that's honestly probably the number one thing that I've learned from Ghost, from Power, from watching these shows, is to just move strategically. Every day I have a plan of how I want to do things in my life. I have a schedule of what I'm going to do every day, what I'm going to eat, what I'm going to drink, all of that. Fail safes, whether it be saving money, whether it be investments, you need to be prepared. All these things make you more powerful. When you're unprepared, you come off as weak. You know, you ever heard someone talk about how they're nervous for something? You want to know why they're nervous? Because they're not prepared. They say, oh, I have an interview. I'm nervous for my interview. Of course you're nervous. You haven't prepared for that interview. You don't know what you're going to say. You don't know how you're going to respond if quote unquote situations are thrown onto you. And that's what makes people weak in this world, is they're just unprepared. They wake up every morning and they go and they do the same shit, and they don't even realize what their goals are, what their aspirations are, where they're going. And once you understand that, the world is your oyster, man. Make sure you guys keep liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I'm trying to take this content to a whole nother level and give you guys whole different parallels and perspectives to think on outside the show. So stay tuned.